Chris Sutton was at it again during the St Mirren Rangers build-up, guys. Welcome back to Folk Football. And he's absolutely burying Rangers fans and Michael Beale. He says Rangers fans thought they were getting Mourinho with Michael Beale, but it turned out they just got a flop that put the cones for Stevie Gerrard Bagard. Michael Beale sold us a dream. It was kind of similar to his comment that we've kind of already talked about, the fact that he thought he was a Ferrari salesman, but then he turned out to be an awful Cockney salesman who is selling freewheelers. Did Rangers fans think they were getting Jose Mourinho? No, I mean, no one thought we were getting prime Jose Mourinho. Well, let's make no mistake about it. And if you did, I think you really, need your head looked at, to be perfectly honest. Absolutely not. Now, there was a lot of Rangers fans that thought Beale was the brains behind 55. Was I one of them? No. I mean, I think that is just an element of, Gerrard's betrayed us, so he's left the club, even though I never thought Gerrard betrayed us. He just left us to go to Aston Villa. I mean, it wasn't fucking betrayal. Let's get our facts right about that. So yeah, he's left us. People want to forget about Gerrard and pretend, let's not give Gerrard too much credit. It was actually all the main man. It was this guy. It was the man, Michael Beale. He wasn't putting the cones out. It was actually Gerrard putting the cones out for Michael Beale. And I know there is an element of Sutton, I think he's literally just been placed on Sky Sports to pretty much disagree with everything Kris Boyd has got to say. Because Kris Boyd was labelling the fact that these Rangers players are losers and that they are settling for second best. He goes on to mention the ones that have made over 100 appearances in the likes of James Tavernier, Connor Goldson, Borna Barisic, John Lundstrom, and I believe there was another name, Ryan Jack, I believe it's probably in there, to be honest, because Chris Sutton tried to label Connor Goldson a good servant. No one's really trying to say that these players haven't been good servants, but it doesn't change the fact that they've underperformed and they have got nowhere near the amount of trophies that this group of players really should have got. They are serial losers. I mean, 2 trophies in 21. That's not, I'm sorry. I say 2 trophies in 21. How long has it been? Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, actually, it probably would be near enough that. Obviously, they've been here since what? Well, I mean, Tav's been here for way longer than those two, but those two came in the same window, Goldson and Barisic. It would almost near average it at that. And I mean, you could probably change 21 to 22 because we lost the Europa League final. But I'm not going to blame too much of that one though. Well, actually, I'll blame it on fucking Goldson, actually. I'll blame it on Goldson. Because that goal, I mean, fuck me, man. He's like, fuck it, I'll let you deal with it, Bassey, when he could have cleared it himself. Disaster. And then, of course, don't really need to talk about the fact that Aaron Ramsey missed the penalty, do we? No, really, guys. But at the same time, Beale here, well, not Beale, he was trying. I mean, you get Sutton trying to stick up for these Rangers players, but he's trying to date. I mean, it literally just, how can he genuinely think that these Rangers players have been good enough in their spell here? He's just saying, one, he's literally just saying it to disagree with Kris Boyd because that's what they put him there, and 2, he's trying to make fun of the fact that Rangers just aren't that good anymore. You need to accept that these are the sort of players they get. They don't get winners, they get losers, and maybe at the odd time they'll win a trophy. That's what to me, that's what he's trying to do. He's definitely trying to spur the pot, but you had Kris Boyd ramming up the pressure on the players in the wake of Beale. He says he rhymed off the offender during the lacklustre play so far this season. He said Tavernier, Goldson, Ben Davies, they disappear. The body language on Thursday. Then Sutton did interject to this. He said that's hard on Connor Goldson. He's been a good servant to Rangers. I mean, let's not kid ourselves, right? James Tavernier's been a far better servant than Connor Goldson. For me, I know Goldson's a centre-back, right, and we're not expecting him to fucking chime in with a million goals like Tav, right, but Tav has contributed more to us than Goldson for me. Goldson's always been a bomb scare. Now, I'll be honest, I think he has been... He's been a good servant, but I agree more with Boyd than Sutton in terms of he just hasn't won enough, and that goes for Tav as well, but for me, Goldson's actually cost us more goals and shit than you would believe. Coming out and saying after we were 3-0 down to Hibs at half-time in that Scottish Cup semi-final, saying that the game was done. Shit like that, man. That fucking grinds my gears. It really does. Boyd then flipped the script on the Celtic hero, said, wait a minute, you get praised now for being a good servant? James Tavernier's been there for 9 years, and all you do is slaughter him. And then Sutton said, well, I mean, deservedly slow. So how can he slabber about Tav and not slabber about Goldson? Yes, Tav's the captain, but Connor Goldson's the fucking vice captain. So I don't really understand why he's got so much criticism for Tav, but not for Goldson. To me, that doesn't make any sense, and it's just proof that he's trying to make an argument. He's went, see out of these guys, who can I have the most argument against here against Kris Boyd with? So yeah, Chris Sutton try to twist the knife into Rangers. We know we're shite, and Chris Sutton knows we're shite. Kris Boyd knows we're shite. Dark times, guys. But until next time, that's it here on Fog Football.